Hello everyone, Emmanuel. And the last time you saw me, I was introducing the letter tool to you. And remember this, if you remember, the letter tool was about kindness, and we have this kindness wheel where we can um, spin and pick out a kind act we can do to our friend. Hopefully by now you have done the kind act to your friend, and also you've drafted a bit of your letter and maybe trying to get to the gospel link. And now, yeah, and before that, let me just go through the other two gospel links because I only shared one, which was the Good Samaritan one last time. Uh, there's two ways of linking from our kind act or challenging our friends to do a kind act to others um, to into the gospel. First is the reason why we even show love in the first place. We can say, oh, actually, my motivation for loving others or showing kindness to others is more than just being a kind person. Is that um, because of the kindness and the mercy that God has shown to us first, that I love and show kindness to others. Next would be this ultimate act of kindness. So actually doing this, you can say that, oh, actually doing this kind act made me think, oh, what is the ultimate, act that I can of kindness that someone can do? And that would be sacrifice, and sacrifice that Jesus has done for us on the cross. After that, we can end off, and we also really invite our friends to do the kind act. And if you're done with the letter draft, you can send your draft to your PE tutor, who can make a nice little e-document to send to your friends. And after that, for step three, you can send a letter to your friend, and then also really remember to check in with your friends after that. And there's four options there. You can wait, ask, you can, depending on how they respond back to them. Before I finish off, I just want to give a quick reminder about the gospel. And if you remember last time, to talk about how we love because God first loved us, and also about how it doesn't cost much to do an act of kindness, right? I said buy a bottle of ayataka for someone who likes ayataka. Um, and well, I think for me, I've been thinking, and I personally believe that this current act of kindness that we're doing, act of kindness of sharing the gospel, might not be materially costly, but for some of us, it would be uh, it would be personally costly, because there's the time we're taking off. There's also the social cost, and especially for people who are introverted like me, um, maybe there's this a lot of energy to take to do this, and there's also that fear of rejection. So there's quite a bit of cost here, but I think I would love for us to take some time to personally pray that God, I would draw our eyes to how much it costs for us to be called children of God. And I think that great spiritual cost that Jesus take, and the physical cost and the social humiliation that he took for our salvation, actually God's kindness came at a whole lot more cost than the cost that we can take to show our kindness. And I would love for us to pray that we remember this even as we try to show kindness at some cost to our friends. And that's really all I have. Just don't forget that we have confidence on 15th July on What Min. You can share great stories to your PE tutors and friends, and hopefully you can hear some really encouraging stories of your friends' responses then. If not, I'll see you next time.